And here is the view on this Tuesday evening as we take a look out toward the west, and we're viewing that from Carter Mountain. You can still see the haze out there, but you can still make out the Blue Ridge a little bit better than yesterday. Yesterday was really the worst in terms of this week's outbreak of that Canadian wildfire smoke. We're going to continue to deal with that right through the summer and the fall. It may take till winter to quell some of those fires ongoing across Canada, and there are many. 88 currently at the airport, a southwesterly wind at 8, dew point in the mid-60. It feels like it's about 90 or so. Currently in the Shenandoah Valley, 84 with hazy skies. Let's take a look at some other readings at this hour. We've got 85 in Louisa, 84 there in Palmyra, 85 in Livingston, 84 in Stanton, and 83 currently in Waynesboro. There's a look at NBC29's Doppler radar over the last several hours. So far, pretty quiet. We've had a little isolated shower here or there. Watching some more activity farther out to the west, especially back across portions of West Virginia. Now, as we go into later tonight, we'll see if some of this activity holds together to make it across the Alleghenies. But for the most part, it should be very isolated in nature, but we'll continue to monitor that. There is still an isolated risk for a strong to severe thunderstorm if it gets going this evening, mainly east of the Blue Ridge, and that threat's damaging wind gust. We'll likely do that again tomorrow as well. Temperatures here overnight in the mid-60s to around 70, certainly warm and muggy conditions. A little bit more cloud cover tomorrow. A little bit more coverage of showers and thunderstorms should hold most numbers in the mid to some upper 80s. It will be humid. Not everyone sees rain tomorrow, but probably that's our best opportunity for more showers and thunderstorms here for the midweek. And you can see a good portion of the Commonwealth outlooked for the marginal risk for isolated severe storms here Wednesday afternoon and evening, especially the main primary threat being damaging wind gusts. Some spotty hail certainly possible. We have a weakening front that's out to our north and west. Now, there's been a large cluster of storms that formed up near Nebraska early this morning, and that complex of storms is still pushing into Tennessee and Alabama. And look at all the severe thunderstorm watch boxes. That blasted through Nashville. Memphis heads up with this next batch of storms coming out of Missouri, and that large cluster will continue deep into Alabama over the next several hours. But that frontal boundary is back here and out to the desert southwest. And Texas, we have this big heat ridge that's in place, and so storms are forming along that boundary and riding off to the south and east. This is the 19th consecutive day with temperatures in Phoenix of 110 or higher, right now 116. So there's a look at the jet stream. There's your ridge, that heat ridge that's baking desert southwest southern plain states. We've had some troughiness here in the east, so even though we've had hot and humid conditions, it's not been prolonged, and certainly not of the magnitude they're dealing with out west. So here's that shower and thunderstorm activity out through Charleston, West Virginia. The models kind of show it breaking up, and then there could be a few showers or storms overnight. And then as we start tomorrow morning, some clouds, and then there'll be a few more storms developing during the afternoon. Again, some of those could be strong to severe with the damaging wind gust threat. Thursday, we should see less coverage with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. So tonight, partly cloudy. We'll continue to monitor some of those storms out across West Virginia, 65 to around 70. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 80s to around 90 here as we close out the week. Right now, it does appear that this weekend will be a little less humid and not quite as hot with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Thank you so much.